Hey guys, Samurai here. Quick thing before we start the video and the series as a whole, I'm not going to be using this Ash design from Journeys for the entirety of the time. I'm working on character stills for him, but it's going to take a while to draw. Hopefully by episode 2 you'll see the updated character stills, but yeah, this is just a quick disclaimer. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, bye. Welcome
a brand new world. Let's find a new way you've never imagined. Across the sea, beyond the sky, you can do whatever you want. Oh, 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 everything you want.
to the world of Pokemon. The world of Pokemon is a vast place full of wonders. From the sky to the seas to the ground we walk on, Pokemon are truly a part of our lives. Now it's time to tell another story in the world of Pokemon. Hey guys, this is a Sword and Shield anime series. This will be taking place through the story of Sword and Shield, as Journeys is an anime series that takes place across all different regions and didn't really particularly focus on Galar, as we know. So this was kind of a replacement for that. So let's get started with this series. This is episode 1. So in this first scene, how Ash gets to the Galar region, at least in this version of the canon, instead of heading to Professor Cerise's lab, Ash is on a train with Professor Oak. He's probably on the magnet train from Johto. Let's just say there's more than one in this continuity. Anyways, Ash is on the train with Professor Oak, going to meet one of his old work colleagues, being Magnolia. Now, Ash is very excited to go to the Galar region, as it's a region he's never been to before, and he's very excited to go see some new Pokemon. Ash is probably pestering Professor Oak, asking how long it takes for them to get there, and Oak probably tells Ash to calm down and that he's still young, that there's no need to rush. So, around an hour later, they probably get to Galar, and they arrive in Postoic. Ash is very excited and ends up running into his first Pokemon here. Not the first Pokemon he'll catch, but the first Pokemon he's seen in Galar. This being a Wooloo. Ash immediately goes to attack Wooloo, and Wooloo does fight back with a tackle attack. However, when Ash goes to use a Pokeball that he has, it bounces off. This Wooloo of course belongs to Hop. Hop says that he can't catch a Pokemon that's already owned. Ash saying probably that he didn't know. So let's just say they come into a little mix-up. Hop and Ash would likely strike up a conversation, and Oak would come by this point and would say, "Young Hop, you're probably here to guide us to Magnolia's house." Hop does say, "Yeah, that's what I'm here for." And they end up going to Magnolia's house. As they enter, Ash gets confronted by this kid. This kid is Chase. Chase is the protagonist of Let's Go Pikachu, and there's also Elaine's here, the protagonist of Let's Go Eevee. Chase immediately runs up to Ash because once he heard that Ash was coming, Chase saw the battle in Alola and knows that Ash is the first Alola champion and brings it up to everyone here. This is where Ash's Alola champion title gets acknowledged. This is basically so I don't have to acknowledge it further into the series in a really awkward way. Having a fanboy already here makes a lot of sense. Now as Chase is fanboying over Ash, Professor Oak and Magnolia finally get to catch up, and he asks how her granddaughter is doing. Her granddaughter, being in the other room, says she's doing fine, and she's just watching TV. And while they are watching TV, Elaine is there. Elaine asks Chase, "Who's your new friend?" He replies that this is the Alola champion Ash, and Ash is like, "Oh, what are you watching?" This is Leon's battle against Raihan for the champion title. Ash is so psyched by this battle and seeing a Pokemon style he's never seen before, this being Gigantamax. Ash is so psyched seeing this, and he gets really hyper and wants to battle this Leon dude. As Magnolia interjects, you could battle Leon if you compete in the Galar League. Whoever wins the Galar League tournament gets the right to battle Leon and enter for the title. Ash clearly gets excited about this and says it's been a while since he did a good fashion old gym battle challenge, so he decides to do it. Yeah, I decided to get the gym battle challenge done really quick. However, there's a third person that added to this party, and this third person is Professor Rowan. Professor Rowan was also here. They all worked as work colleagues at one point, and it's a reunion. Professor Rowan brings his student. Ash, expecting this to be Barry or Don, he's surprised by this new guy, this being Lucas. Lucas started on his journey a year before Don and Barry did, so that's why they don't know each other. Not to mention, he lived in Sam Gem Town while they lived in Twin Leaf Town, so there's no way they would have met each other in the Diamond and Pearl Canyon, as when Ash was traveling through Sinnoh, he was in Kanto by that point. Lucas's partner is a Pachirisu the same way Ash's partner is Pikachu, but let's get back to the story, shall we? Anyways, Ash is excited to meet Lucas, and Lucas is also enamored by Leon and wants to challenge him, and wants to take on the gym challenge. Chase says there's no way that can happen, as he's going to be the one to beat Leon. Hop also interjects saying he's going to beat his older brother, and his older brother is actually coming into the station today. Of course, all the guys excited for this, while Elaine is more, how do I say, chilled out. She realizes that Leon is just a person. However, all the boys rush out to the station to meet Leon and to challenge him to a battle, regardless of whether or not they beat the Galar League or not. They do meet Leon and his Charizard, but Leon says that he's not taking any challengers for a while now. However, Leon does have a present for Hop. He gives Hop a Pokeball, and this happens to be Grookey. Now, a lot of people are going to question me on why I gave Hop a cannon starter, and that's because Grookey's honestly the starter I see him starting with most often, so I'm gonna give him a Grookey. Not to mention, I think Hop and Grookey fit a lot. They do spend the night in Postwig at Magnolia's house, while Professor Oak and Rowan head back to their home region, because Ash decides to stay there to go on a journey. However, Ash does do some late night seeking out, and he ends up going to the Slumbering World. Lucas follows suit, saying that he can't sleep, he's too excited to start his journey. Ash feeling the exact same way. However, once they do make it to the Slumbering World, they see two shadow Pokemon. And not shadow Pokemon like the ones from Coliseum, I mean like shadowy Pokemon. They couldn't get a good glimpse of them, and neither could their Pokedexes, which are the real Tom's phones in this case. So they end up leaving them. However, they do leave two Wishing Stars, and a rusted sword and a shield. The two trainers pick these up and then decide to head back. In the morning, they do ask about the Wishing Stars. Sonia is quite surprised that they found Wishing Stars so easily. It took Chase and Elaine months of searching, and Hop only got his yesterday. However, she informs them that they can use Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon now, and Ash is eager to try this out, but they say they're not near a power spot, and the nearest power spot is the first gym, this being Milo's gym. So they all set off for their journey. Lucas does leave an hour earlier than anyone. Lucas is very antisocial in a way. He doesn't like traveling with others too often and prefers to go on his own with his Pokemon. However, before they leave, Chase says that he has to solve one thing. He has to catch his first Pokemon. Ash decides why not. He'll come with, and Elaine and Chase are already traveling together at this point, so it only makes sense to do it. Hop decides to leave with Lucas out earlier than they did and form a small duo of their own. Back to Chase catching his first Pokemon. Chase sees a Blipbug. Him and his Pikachu are able to catch it with no issue. However, he does over-celebrate. While Elaine doesn't understand why he's so happy, Ash explains to her that catching your first Pokemon is special, and she'll understand when she does it herself. However, a Rookidee comes up and pecks Pikachu, Ash's Pikachu in this case. Pikachu stands his ground, and Ash says it's time for him to show him how a real Pokemon battle works. And Rookidee and Pikachu actually have a pretty good battle. Rookidee is an expert at flying. Not to mention, it loves to battle Pokemon that are strong against it, so like electric types, rock types. So it's very eager to see if it can beat Pikachu. Ash is able to beat it with a quick attack and Iron Toe combo, and Ash throws a Pokeball, and Rookidee is his. So Ash and Chase both have their first Pokemon in the New Galar region. And I think that's where I'll end episode 1 for now. Episode 1 is kind of short because I didn't want to elaborate on too much. I just wanted to get some of the main players into focus. and get the main trio all set up. Episode 2 will have a lot more development for the characters, not to mention we'll get to see a lot more stuff happen. I just wanted to get Ash started on his journey, the trio set up, and Ash and Chase's rival set up. Elaine will have a rival, and I'm gonna see if you guys can guess it in the comments below. This series will be updated monthly, so that means around the end of March I'll put out another episode of this series, and same goes for the end of April. I might put out an episode early, like early into a month, and that will count for the month, but that's pretty much it. So that's it for me in this video. Samurai out.